Hello everyone and welcome to this Friday the 13th pick a card reading. Friday the 13th, August 13th. This is going to be just a general pick a card reading for the next say 7 to 10 days. And I'm doing it here on the Friday the 13th, so I felt like the energies were good, magical, so I just thought I'd do this reading. So we're going to do pick a card here. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. Let's grab some. I just felt like I want to grab some these things here. So pile number 1 will be the yellow, pile number 2 will be the green, and pile number 3 will be the purple. Selenite. Oops. So tap into your intuition and choose your pile. 1 with the yellow, 2 with the green, 3 with the purple. You can see where that camera is. Okay. Pick your card and your reading will be below in the timestamps. So pile number 1, you starting off your reading with the 3 of Wands and the Ghost Tarot. Trying to get that where you can see that. Looks like a ship in a storm there on the Ghost Tarot. The 2 of Wands waiting for, the 3 of Wands, sorry. Yeah, 3 of Wands, that ship's coming in for you. You're making plans for the future, but you're kind of still in that plan stage. So I'm going to choose, you got the buffalo there with your animal spirit card. And I'm going to choose you a crystal as well. Whoops, this one wanted to stay on the table. So prioritize your health with the turquoise. So pay attention to your health as you're busy making those plans. I'm going to pull some more tarot. You got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Got a lot of knights going on here. Pile number 1. And all right. Let's take a look at what we got here. So we have the buffalo here, and we have the moon, and we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So these 2 cards here, buffalo and the moon, can address some fears or anxieties or things in that you may be having, but you're going to press forward anyway. The buffalo doesn't fear any kind of misfortune. It just kind of trusts, looks forward, moves forward, and it's kind of a blissful sort of in the present moment sort of energy with the buffalo. And so you have that energy here with you with the buffalo, and you have the moon, which can be about having fears and anxieties or not knowing, feeling like you don't have enough information to move forward or just being anxious about things. You can also, with this card, be going just repeating cycles like the moon does, or repeating, coming up against that feeling of anxiety repeatedly with about, something in particular. And you can also be feeling a pull in a certain direction. So with that and with the buffalo together, I want to say that, face whatever fear, anxieties you're feeling. Don't worry about how you're getting where you're going. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't be attached to outcomes. Don't be worrying about how you're going to do this or that, or how this is going to come to be. It's one of those trusting that you're on the right path, and if there are detours or there is another direction, you just have to trust you'll be led into that, direction, and you will get to where you're trying to be, because you also have the Three of Wands here, which shows me you're making plans for the future. You're looking out, you're looking ahead, you're making plans. You also have two knights here with messages of, I want to say, making those plans and feeling passionate about those plans, and really wanting something and wanting to bring something about. So sometimes when we really want something a lot, we focus so much on it. The fact that we don't have it, or, we're not there yet, that we sort of can sabotage ourselves with worry and, stress and trying to get something going. And that's the energy I'm feeling here with you guys in pile number one. And you're being asked to relax with that buffalo spirit. Let it be your guide. Keep moving forward. Keep making your plans. If you have to make adjustments, make adjustments. But you will, need to trust that you're on the right track. It might not be going as quickly as you want. Whoops, dropping the cards. But it is moving. Okay, it's moving forward. If you've ever watched a buffalo, if you've ever seen buffalo, sometimes they're running fast, but a lot of times they're just sort of walking with this. They look like they have purpose. They're just eyes forward, walking, moving ahead, and they're not all looking around. They're just going on that direct path, and they know where they're going, and they're not worried about anything in their way. They just keep moving forward. There's also a spiritual connection with that card. As a spirit messenger, they have one foot on earth, one foot up in spirit world. So they're balanced with their spirit and their earthly matters too. So let's pick some more cards to clarify. I'm also, let's see, wait a minute. Got a lot of wand fiery stuff going on here. Now we have the Six of Wands. There's some of that energy I was just talking about, I think, coming up against it. You're kind of blocking your own way, some of you, is what I'm getting, with your anxiety and your doubt. And you got the Tower here too. You've got the Justice. Oof, oh my goodness. You need to watch your health here with the turquoise, because some of this anxiety and stress and this stuff you're going through right now could be, that causes a strain on our bodies. So that's why you're needing to relax, calm, center yourself, try to do some things you enjoy, and just try to be like the buffalo and just put your head down and keep moving forward in faith, and we believe you're going to get where you want to go, so that your health stays good and you don't want to be, wrecking yourself here. You've got the Three of Cups here as well, and Hierophant. I can't see these cards because yeah, the camera angle's not great, but it's the best I could do today. And the Death card as well. So, yeah. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for you guys, pile number one, is I think what we're seeing here is some plans in the making, and they're changing. You're getting stressed out about it. You have the Death card here and the Tower. together. If I can find where that camera angle is. I'm doing this different today and I'm confusing myself. But anyway, there's the tower. There's the death card. Now, you have the Hierophant, you have Justice. There may be, for some of you, okay, just some of you, a legal glitch in whatever the plans are you've been making. So I want to say that might cause a delay, and that's why you're getting stressed out. Like things aren't moving quickly enough, and I think you're just getting too stressed out about that. And you're being told, really, with this buffalo energy, to calm down. And actually, I want to say be more flexible because some of those things might change, not go exactly the way you were thinking they would, but you're going to move forward. There's an ending and a finality to something here. And there's chaos and there's disruptive energies. So, and that's coming in the future pile here. So what I want to say is, you need to really tap into that buffalo energy there and your faith and beliefs and hope, and stay hopeful, because whatever it is that you're working and planning on it, there, you know where you're at. There may be some bumps and hiccups and a legal situation. Some of you, it's just you're needing to look at all sides of everything. You're needing to be clear in what you want to do and how you want to do it, and you're needing to be balanced and not be focused and obsessed on one thing you're trying to accomplish, and make sure you're not neglecting your health and some other areas of your life. It's like you've got focus on one thing and you've just been plowing ahead, and you're being asked to continue to move ahead, but to bring it back into balance, to not be so married to a certain outcome or certain way of doing it, or certain idea you have, or a certain plan you have. It may need some tweaking. It may take longer than you thought. There may be some detours, it's like I said, but you're being asked to. You may have to change some of those plans, and but there's definitely a new beginning after that ending. So you still have that plan. You still have that passion. You have to use that faith there and take that leap of faith. And yeah, allow yourself room for change in your plan, is what I want to say. Be open to getting it done or getting to where you want to be, but in a different way than what you had planned. There's just something here I'm seeing. There's a disruption and there's a finality to something where you might scrap a plan altogether and start over, is what I'm getting. Okay, and rethink it all and begin again with a new idea, a new plan. I'm not saying for all of you that this plan, whatever it is you're trying to bring about, is going to fail or anything. I'm just saying there's definitely energy here where there's some tweaking, some changes. You're really going to have to be positive. You're really going to have to be open. You're really going to have to allow allow for those detours and go with it. And don't allow yourself to get too upset about it. You may have to rethink it. You may have to change your plan. You may have to stop and regroup and start over with something. but you're going to get to something that you're wanting, or at least you're going to start moving in a better direction than where you are now. And you do have this card here of celebration. Um, so I think that it's just a matter of having patience, being open to changes, and working without fear and anxiety, and just, push forward, but allow for, like I said, adjustments and changes. And for some of you, you may have to scrap it and start over with whatever it is you've been working on or planning or hoping to accomplish. It's just going to have some hiccups. It's going to take you a little longer than you hoped or thought, but it's you're being asked to keep going, keep moving forward with that faith and hope, because it is going to work out. There's reason here to celebrate. It's just going to be a little different than what you had imagined, is what I'm getting. It's going to look, it's like if you had this whole plan. I'm going to go here, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to do that thing, and you end up going somewhere else, doing something else similar. It's a similar thing, but you end up in a different place than you thought you were going to be, or you end up in a different company than you thought you were going to be working at, or you had your eyes set on a home, and you started to the process of purchasing it, and there's a glitch, and then you can't get that house, so you have to start over and look for another one. You're still going to get a house, right? But it's just going to be a different one, okay? So it's not like it's not going to work out at all. It's just that it's going to be something different than what you thought or what you had your mind set on or your heart set on. But it's going to turn out better, or it's going to turn out just as good as what you had planned. You know what I mean? Or better. So, but there's definitely a change here and a disruption to that. All right, pile number one, I'm going to leave it there with you. Hope that was insightful and helpful to you in some way. Take care and be blessed. Hello there, pile number two, who chose pile number two with the green. Selenite, you are starting off with the reverse magician. So some of you were probably not feeling like capable, like you have everything you need in order to progress forward in what something you're wanting to progress forward in. That's how you're feeling. It doesn't necessarily mean so. Let's see what you get for your animal spirit guide. Whoops. Oh, everything's wanting to jump on the floor today. Why is that happening? We got the elephant. All right. Get the elephant there. And we'll grab a crystal. So let's see. Oh, that came out quick. Let the money flow in. So there you go. Okay, so the elephant in this deck is really unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. This is connected in the deck, Animal Spirit Guide deck. This is about that Ganesha, Lord Ganesha and the Hindu beliefs of the obstacle breaker. This is a card about good fortune, destroying obstacles in your way. So if you're feeling stuck, this card is telling you to rest assured the path will soon become clear and open for you. Also, though, this energy of this card can be about obstacles arising in your path, so that you will change direction, because that is what you're being guided to do. So it's sort of saying, it's like when those situations where, somebody says, oh, I was, my car broke down on the way to this thing, and it's a good thing because, a few miles up the road, there's a terrible accident. And you would have been in it if your car hadn't broke down. That kind of thing where You think it's a bad thing, you think it's an obstacle, you think it's something holding you back, but it turns out to be a blessing because it's divine guidance and it's divine protection for you with the elephant. And so, if something's happening like that in your life, like something's blocking you for something, start to look at it like that. Well, maybe this is because I'm not supposed to be there, and it's going to turn out better for me that I didn't get to be over here, or I didn't get to do that thing because there was a reason. So it's either the obstacles are being destroyed in your path to move you forward to let the money flow in, or not. See, so you had that feeling like you don't have everything you need, or you're not getting where you want, and you don't feel like the magician there, like your magic isn't working, like your plans aren't working. You may need to learn some things. You may need to learn some more things or get some more experience in something before you can move forward. In that, you know, like you're in a preparing state in some area of your life where I think you've tried to rush ahead in something and maybe you just can't right now because that's divine timing and you're just not ready is what it is. So don't rush through with something that you don't feel like you're ready for. Okay, make sure you're ready. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 3, the Empress. Okay, let's lay these out and then we'll look at them. I'm using the Ghost Tarot. Okay. Okay, so we have the Empress, we have the 2 of Swords and the Star over here. The 5 of Pentacles reversed, the King of Cups, and the 4 of Cups, the pouty card. The 4 of Swords, Wands, sorry, the 4 of Wands. The World, and the 6 of Cups. All right, so something here, letting the money flow in. We wanting to have a more positive attitude to manifest more abundance for ourselves and take the actions we need. We can start with that reversed Magician there, and I'm thinking that some of you might need to put a little more effort in learning or preparing yourself for something so that when you get there you are just more capable. I don't want you to I'm sensing you shouldn't be rushing into something is what I'm sensing. Like you need to give it time. And you have because you need to get out in the world more, learn some more lessons, see some more things. You're kind of pouting here in your general energies right now surrounding you. You're kind of pouting here with thinking things haven't gone the way you've wanted them to, or this is kind of like the last reading as well. I think you're not you're just focusing on this more money, and you're focusing on trying to make something more successful or getting yourself more known in some ways, as far as making money, your job, your career, getting like the recognition and the money you're looking for. And it's been taking a while, but you just need to um you need to get yourself out there more. It's like you're not putting yourself out there, and it's not going to come knocking on your door, whatever this is. You got to go and get it. So I'm getting the sense that you need to get more active and get more out there in order to be noticed in some way that'll improve your financial situation or just improve your life in general. You could be receiving some kind of gift here. Um, some of you, and you could be going back and just thinking back and feeling nostalgic at this time, but these are the energies kind of moving away from you. So, we said that elephant was blocking or sorry, destroying some of those obstacles that maybe you've been feeling. So, I think some of that energy of disappointment and feeling unprepared or that sort of thing, this might be moving away from you at this time. But that's the general energy of this reading up here was there's a feeling of unpreparedness for something, and you really do need to put more effort into preparing for it. um like if you're trying to get a new job, you might want to learn some more things, um take a class. You need some more preparation for something you're trying to accomplish here, is what I'm getting. But you're definitely capable of doing that, and you have the star here, so I think that you know, and the Empress. So I want to say you need to get really clear and focused on what you really want and where you really want to go. What you really want to do. It's like you're kind of unsettled and like not sure really. So you're kind of blocking yourself in a way, because you have to know what you want in order to get it, right? I mean, you can move forward and not know where you're going, but you'll end up someplace. You know what I mean? But if you want to bring something into your life that you truly want, then you're going to have to make more preparations. Is what I'm getting for some of you. Now, like I said before, some of those obstacles with that elephant could be like I gave you example of the car breaking down or whatever, and you avoiding a calamity because of it. So some of the things that might not feel like they're working out, or that you haven't, you feel like, why isn't this working out? What am I doing wrong? Kind of, because it's just not meant for you at this time. It's like a divine, I want to say intervention. It's saying, no, you're going the wrong way, and that's going to be a disaster up ahead. So you can keep trying to move forward in that, but, um, you know, you may have to adjust, or for some of you, you may have to really decide, make a decision like, well, maybe that's not what I need to do right now. Maybe this thing over here another way, or like I said, you'll have to maybe regroup and figure out another way, or get more prepared. Prepare yourself more for what it is you're trying to do. Learn some new things. Do more research. Like say you're looking for a place. Like I said, I think before, you're looking for a house. Do more research about the neighborhood. Do more research about the different costs of things, and the comparable. You just walk up and say, oh, this house, and they tell you a price. Look at the comps, see if they're asking you for too much money, see if it's worth it, that kind of thing. When you say let the money flow in, we're asking money to flow in, but we want to be smarter with it, our money, so we keep more of it, right? So there's that energy where you might need to learn more. You might need to just do some more research. It might be something better down the road, or a better job, or a better place to live, or maybe even in a partnership, a relationship or something. Maybe there's been a lot of obstacles in that, and they're either going to be destroyed so that you can come together, or they're being put there because it's not right. it's not going to lead to something satisfying for you. So I want to say be more prepared, be open for changes. Maybe something you're trying really hard to do isn't working because it's not meant to work for you right now at this time, because there's something else, something better. Quit pouting about what's gone wrong and what you think's lost, and start looking and moving ahead and trying something new and moving forward on something else. Um, you do have the star card there, so in an outcome position, so that's all good stuff. I mean, there's nothing. I think you're being guided. I really think you're being guided. I think you're being guided in the direction you need to go, and you need to listen, and you need to believe, and you need to work through those obstacles, adjust, learn something new, get yourself more prepared, and then you'll be able to move forward, and that'll get rid of some of those obstacles. And trust that something that just doesn't work out right now is just not meant to, because there's something else better for you and your destiny. You know what I mean? So, um, I will leave it with that. Pile number 2. Hope that's helped you in some way. Take care and be blessed.